welcome to another vlog. I'm sitting, as you can see, on the beach. It's Perranporth, and it's, I don't know, about 1 o'clock, I think, 1:30. I've popped down with Will and we've walked most of the way along the beach. You can see we started that way, which is probably 2 miles, 2.5 miles that way. The tide's about halfway in, I think now. I think low tide was 9 o'clock, so yeah, we're keeping an eye on the tide because there's one narrow bit where if you're not careful you can get cut off. But we just fancied a nice walk on the beach. Yesterday we did the cliff walk and I didn't actually vlog any of it, and I wish I had. We went to Holywell and we parked the car at Holywell in the National Trust car park, and then we went up the dunes onto the cliff path, the Southwest Coast Path, and we walked to, what's it called, Polyjoke. Porthjoke's like the official name, but Polyjoke is like what it's known as, really. And we saw some grey seals. There's a little particular inlet where they come out, and even though the tide was in, there was still enough sand for them to still bathe on, and that was really lovely. So we stood above them and looked down really quietly. There's signs warning you not to disturb them. So today we just fancied a bit of a beachy thing. So we parked at Wheel Leisure, which I didn't realise at this time of year is free. So that's really cool. I did wonder why it was packed, because I thought, gosh, is the beach going to be that busy? And actually it is quite busy, but because there's so much sand, if I show you that way, you know, it's an absolutely massive beach. So even though the car park is full and a couple of the other car parks look quite busy, it's still really quiet down here. You can get your own little secluded spot. I'm sitting at the point where, when I got my brave pants on and we ride, we can actually come down here from the dunes. We can hack from where our horses are all the way across through a little tiny village, pretty much off-road the whole way. There's one little bit that we'd need to go on the road, but not long, so if we just trotted along there, we'd soon be off-road again. And then we can hack across the dunes and we can be down on this amazing sand. This time of year you can access it any time, so whenever the tide's suitable you can come down. In the summer it's a bit more difficult because although dogs are allowed all year round, horses aren't. They can't be on the beach after, I think it's 10 in the morning, and they have to be off it then until 6 p.m. I think it is, 10 till 6. There's a summer ban, but you wouldn't want to be down here when there's loads of kids and dogs and surfboards and everything everywhere. So actually, getting up early if the tide suits would work, and also being at work, you could come for a quick ride before or after work, and it'd just be absolutely idyllic. The sun is out again now. It was lovely yesterday. It was so warm. I actually got really hot walking, and even the wind today, it's a bit more of a breeze, but it's not cold considering it's January. Is it the 15th, I think? It is just glorious, and makes up for the weather that we had 10 days ago, something like that, 2 weeks ago, when we had nearly a whole week, or it felt like a whole week, of heavy rain or hail and winds in the 40-mile-an-hour range all day, every day, and that was quite hard going. Trying to do outdoor horses. I think if you were trying to do stable kept horses, it'd be just as bad because you'd have everything blowing everywhere. But it was pretty miserable, and I was feeling a bit about it. But days like this only takes one day, or 2 days we've had now like this when I've been outside. The rest of the time I've been at work, so I haven't really noticed. It only takes a few hours of sunshine to recharge, a bit like a solar panel, recharge the batteries and just feel at peace. And the air is just so fresh. And Will said that his sinuses that he suffers with a little bit, he's only been here 2 days and they've cleared, or nearly cleared completely. Which makes sense, I suppose, because before we moved here, I had one of those, I had a salt lamp, but also I had one of those salt inhaler things, the ceramic ones that you put Himalayan rock salt or whatever in, and then you breathe it, you suck them in, and it fills your lungs with salty air. And that's what I've got here, isn't it? But this is even better. So yeah, I just thought I'd pop on. I did record something this morning, but I've deleted it because it wasn't good viewing really. The horses had escaped off our track and were in the middle of the field where they shouldn't be yet, in the paddocks, and I did video them there, and then I thought I'd let's see in the background for a bit, and then I thought I'd video catching them, but I think yeah, it was a bit scary viewing. It didn't go to plan, and I took my bucket of nuts, of pony nuts down there and was shaking them, which made them move quicker than I intended. I thought they'd be a bit reluctant to move, to leave the grass, but no, they saw food in a bucket and that was it. Whoom! It was like the Grand National. They came tearing at me. The mares all ended up back on the track, but RD didn't. He was still in the middle, so then he was the wrong side of the electric fence, and the mares galloped off to the top paddock through the gap behind the trees without him, which he didn't like. So then he started doing laps of the field. I was still at the bottom where the gap was, where they'd broken it, calling. He came halfway towards me, decided, nah, I've got a better plan, turned round, went straight through the electric fencing, snapped it, and off he went. So he's fine, I've checked him, no injuries whatsoever. I think it went across his rug. I don't think it actually hit his skin at all. And it took them a good 10-15 minutes to stop sort of high blow, you know, sound like dragons, and to calm down. So I'm glad I didn't video that, to be quite honest. But yeah, it's rather lovely. Anyway, I will check back in with you at the other end of the beach if it's not too busy. I'm still a bit nervous and shy about getting my camera out in public. So I may not do that today. I might wait for a quieter day because it is a Saturday and it's nice weather. The tide's at a good point for the time of day, so the place is quite busy. But on a beach this size, as you can see, you can still manage to get your own little spot away from everyone else, which is just rather lovely. Well, I'll check back in with you later. We just had to run because the headland behind us, which divides the two parts of the beach, the Perrin Sands and I think it's Droskin, the top bit, like the town beach, although there's still loads of sand at the other end, this bit is narrow and it surges. So it's been out again now. Look, if we walked across there now, we would not be getting wet feet. But every few waves, it surges in quite a long way. And even where I'm standing now, which you can see is quite away from the water, a moment ago was wet. So do have to be a bit careful if you come to this beach not to get yourself cut off. You can go up through the dunes on the other side, but it's obviously a bit of a long walk round if you've parked at this end, if you then have to walk all the way over the dunes. But yeah, so that's Perranporth. So I'll check back in a moment. Right, we've made it back to the town end of the beach. I just wanted to show you at this end, there is a big rock behind me, which the sea is now starting to surround, and at high tide there is a tidal pool in there which fills, so every day it gets the water changed, and it's not big, but if you don't want to swim in the sea here, which is understandable because it can be quite rippy at times, it's a safe place to swim. Cold, I'm told, but even in the summer, but it's safe. Behind me also there is the surf life-saving station, and a little bit further around still, I'm not sure if you can see in the distance, there is the watering hole, which is, I believe, the only pub on the beach in Britain. So if I do kind of a spin round, you can see my view in every direction. Probably making you all sick now. Seasick, dizziness. Some ominous clouds starting to appear as well. I don't know if it's going to rain. I didn't think it was forecast to, but you never know. So yeah, this is Perranporth. Pretty nice little town. Got quite a lot of facilities up there actually. Some good shops. Obviously surfy sort of fashion stores. There's a charity shop I went into earlier. Nice little food places. So yeah, definitely worth a visit if you are in this part of Cornwall, North Cornwall. Not far from Newquay. See you later. Hello everyone, welcome back. It's now Sunday and it's, I don't know, a bit after 4 o'clock. You can just see into the west, sunsetting time. I don't think it's going to pick up the colour. Oh, there we go, just about. Yeah, so Will, my son's just gone home And I'm back doing the ponies. So as you can see, it's been a gorgeous day, so rugs are off. Forecast is good. I think it was 10 degrees today, and it was sunny for most of the day. We actually went down to Holywell, the beach that I talked about. I didn't show you. On Friday afternoon we went as well, because we did the cliff walk, but today we went down onto the beach itself. But the tide was coming in, so we didn't really have enough time to go and find the actual holy well, which is in a cave. So we'll save that for another day, so we didn't want to get cut off, having had to run yesterday at Perranporth. We didn't want to get properly cut off. Oh, hello. Now Livy's come to say hello. Now Livy is behaving a little bit oddly, aren't you, Mare, at the minute? I'm not sure entirely what's the matter with her. No, don't start that again. My friend Larry came last week, who actually is the owner of RD. There, lovely chap. And while we were standing talking, like I sort of am now, that young lady decided she was going to bite me, and she's never done that before. She kind of tried to bite my knee, and she was just being really quite sort of dominant in behaviour, and she was doing it with Larry as well. And Larry said she'd never had a horse do that to her before. Larry's a professional. She works with all sorts of horses with all sorts of backgrounds, and I think that one was a bit of a new one on her. And she said, don't send that one to me. Not that I've got any plans to. But it's all a bit odd. So I think, because she's never ever done that before, and I've owned her for, I don't know, probably getting on for 10 years now, and she's never done that. So I think probably it's because, first of all, the upheaval, but also the weather. I think we had all that warm weather before then, it turned really quite nasty. And I'm wondering whether it's hormonal. So I've put her on a Moody Mare supplement for the last couple of days, and touch wood, when she walked away then without any fuss, she seems to be a lot better, but I'll have to play it by ear. So I've taken rugs off everybody, apart from Regia, who is my old girl. She's 24, I think now, and she's actually doing incredibly well. I do have to watch her weight a little bit, partly because of her age, I guess, and also, although she's still got all her teeth. So here comes Grumpy Madam now, look, what are we going to get? Hey Livy, hello lovely. Yeah, so I don't know quite, she had her teeth done just before we moved, and the vet said that they were fine, you know, for her age, they're very good, she hasn't lost any. Liv, I'm not entirely happy with you following me around, sweetheart, not after trying to kill me the other day. So yeah, so I'm a little bit more careful with her, and she has had periods of not be doing so well, you know, had winters where she's struggled a little bit with her weight. As has this young lady. For a Dale's pony, as you can see, she's not a good girl. She's definitely not got a massive amount on her. I mean, she's not skinny, but she's not the good doer that you might imagine. But then her temperament is a little bit odd. So she's quite a stress head. So it might be linked to that. My other Dale's pony, who actually is only a lone pony, she's not owned by me. Oh, that'll be a mistake going over to her, because she thinks I've got food, don't you, Adam? Cherry, but as you can see, Cherry came to me very overweight, and she has lost a lot as well. Hello, Livy. Are you being nice? Do you want some Moody Mare? Should we go and find you some tea? Is that what you're saying? So anyway, I just thought can't speak. Anyway, I just thought I'd check in with you and just show you the others, because I didn't really, I only showed you RD, didn't I? When I came out, whatever day that was. It's all merging into one now. Last weekend or weekend before, I came and showed you RD. So I thought I'd check in on all the others. So here's Mr. Monkey again. Hello, Monkey Pony. And then there's Spirit, looking grumpy. She's a bit of a grumpy donkey, is my Spirit. Yes, you, grumpy donkey. You're right. Hello, Spirit. Hello. Hello. That way. Hello. Hello. Why are you on your own today? Have they thrown you out? Yeah, you were spending a lot of time with Regia, weren't you? Who normally you bully. I noticed that today. It's just the two of you grazing up here, and everyone else was down the other end of the field. Did they throw you out as a gang? Did they throw you out? Oh no. You steamed me up. What happened? Did they throw you out? So yes, so yeah, it's Sunday. I'm poo picking yet again. And yeah, that's going to be it for me. Thank you. I've got to give them their hay when I've done this. check the chickens are okay, ready to go to bed. And then that's me really for the evening. I can go and get myself, and find something to eat, watch telly, all that kind of stuff, and get ready for a day at work tomorrow. But I'll be up doing these guys tomorrow morning by 7 o'clock. Let's hope the weather stays like this. It's supposed to. Can't see the sun. You're going to adjust. It is a lovely evening and it has been a lovely day. So hopefully it's going to stay like that for the week. It did say it would, hence all the rugs are off apart from Regia, because I just don't want her to drop too much condition. Not yet, because we've still got February to get through. If she's still looking as well as she currently is come the middle of February, then rug will definitely be off, because I don't want to her to go in too well, with too much coverage, because she has had laminitis once in her life, but that was a long time ago, 2012 I believe it was. And there were various other factors that caused that. It wasn't just because she was overweight, and she definitely isn't overweight now, and obviously that was 10 years ago, so she's not had a problem since. So I'll see. But yeah, so until next time, when hopefully again we'll have a mix of ponies and beaches and sea, I'm going to say goodbye, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Do comment anything. If it's anything you want to ask, then do. I like having a little chat in the comments. And remember to subscribe if you haven't already, especially if you're friends or family, because I am going to try and do this every week or so. I've now got better Wi-Fi connection, so hopefully uploads will be a bit quicker and I'll be able to get at least a vlog up every 2 weeks, if not every week. So that's it for us in sunny Cornwall. Can you adjust camera? Not really, but yeah, it has been beautiful, so I hope it has wherever you are, and yeah, I'll see you next week. Thanks, bye.